rack on the channel, northbound.
Alright, so let me give you the rundown. I thought it would be hilarious to go through one of the physically most intensive things I've ever gone through just to see a movie that has been rated as less than mediocre, let's say. Yeah, I just think that would be funny. That's the whole point of this video. Alright, so we're a couple kilometers in. There's still 39 to go. I'm gonna more heavily document from now on. I originally did have actually quite a lot of running footage, but it all just kind of turned out to look like this, so I've decided not to put it in my video. Alright, 40 minutes in, and we've covered our first 5 kilometers, and we're on our first bridge. That bridge feels so much longer than it is. Oh my god. I thought I was in limbo. I thought I was never gonna get off that bridge, but we made it. In this nice little foresty area. I'm still feeling pretty good. I'm staying a good pace. If anything, it's just the bottom of my feet hurt, which is fine. I could push through that, but it's once I start getting like really gassed that it's gonna become a problem. For now, I'm good. I'll check in with you in a bit. I'm starting to feel a little sick, so I'm gonna take a quick strategic snack break, and then I'll get back to it. All right, I'm done my trail mix. It's about 10:25, 33 kilometers to go. I'm gonna get back to running. You might be asking, Miles, why do you have to run a whole marathon to go see the movies? And that's because the closest movie theater is 44 or 41 kilometers away. All right, 2 hours in, we've done 11 kilometers. We have 30 to go. It's too easy. Give me a challenge. 30 kilometers to go. We're on our second bridge. I mean, come on. Look at this bridge. We're making good pace. Need to pick it up a little bit, but we're on track. I'm on my second trail mix. Get my energy back. And then I'm back to it. I took a little pit stop at the gas station back there. Refilled my water, went to the washroom. I'm feeling good. Knee's still a little shot, but we pushed through. Gotta make it to the Joker too, baby. Three hours in, 25 kilometers out. I've been walking for the better part of 1.5 kilometers because I feel like I'm gonna throw up. This is horrendous. I wish I brought sunscreen. 3 hours, 20 minutes in. I'm now legitimately limping just because my knee hurts. Maybe I should have trained for this. I hate this. I hate cardio. I hate this city. This sucks. This is terrible. I'm at a bus stop. I'm so oh. I don't know why I do this to myself. This is actually the worst thing I've ever put myself through. As much as I'd love to, I've got a goal. You have no idea how tempted I am. if I have to walk the rest of this marathon, that's what I'm gonna do. And it looks like that's what I'm gonna do, because I feel still terrible, and I've been walking for the past, I don't know, hour. 4 hours and 45 minutes in, 19 kilometers to go, third bridge. As if things couldn't get any worse, I have to take a massive detour because the path that it said on Google Maps is not an actual path. So thanks, Google Maps. I'm coming for you too. This stopped being fun around 9 kilometers ago. I don't know. My legs hurt. I haven't experienced pain like this in a long time, but at least my stomach issues are gone, so I'm gonna give this one last go. And I'm gonna start running. And this is gonna make or break the video. My feet hurt, my knees hurt, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, I have a headache, I'm starving, but all of that is gonna be fixed with Joker 2.
You're Joker.
Joker Folie Deux. Is it worth walking 42 kilometers to see? No, it's not. Arthur Fleck is the Joker. But at the start of the movie, they've regressed him back to Arthur Fleck. So he ended off the first movie. The first movie was his origin story that brought him to the Joker by the end of it. And then they regressed him back to Arthur Fleck at the start of the second movie. So they just wasted, I don't know, a lot of good character development. Arthur Fleck is a sociopath, narcissist, whatever. Those things come from trauma in his childhood, which is, well established in the first movie. But then, by the end of the film, he goes through kind of the same trauma that he went through as a child, but he goes through it as an adult. And that changes him out of being the Joker, which I thought was really poor writing. They had, this movie had Harley Quinn in it, and she was not crazy, or, well, not crazy, the movie wants us to believe, but they could have gone with, they actually alluded to it, which was, Harley Quinn was using the Joker's narcissism for some sort of reason, some ulterior motive, and they had that set up, but they didn't use it, which I thought was a big waste of the character. You know, they have this, all these things just kind of set up poorly. It just really takes away from the film. There was one scene in the movie, which, hot take, in my opinion, was the best Joker I've ever seen. There was one scene where he was a great Joker, and then they took that away from him, just in the next scene. But I want to talk about this scene, because as much as I can go on to, keep criticizing the movie, that's just really not what I think anyone needs, is another guy who, acts like he knows more than he does on YouTube, trying to criticize the movie. So I'm going to talk about what I did like. And what I did like was one scene. One scene. So, Arthur Fleck. He's defending himself from killing 5 people. So he's a lot of the movie is set in court. A very large amount of the movie is set in court. But there's one scene where he goes to court one day after firing his lawyer, and he dresses up as the Joker to go to court, which, when the Joker comes to defend himself, that is the best Joker I've ever seen. I don't care about all the rest. That is my favorite Joker ever, because he has the kind of the wit and the charisma, but you can also see the very human side of him. You know, the very pained and traumatized side of him. You can see both the human side and the side of him that could, you know, inspire the Gotham criminals and all that. Honestly, I would have preferred it if the entire movie was that Joker in court. I would not rate it as low as the critics and audiences have rated it. Do not run a marathon to go see Joker Folie. That's the main point.